All right, man. What's up with driving around over here in the IE, dude? Out hit Moreno Valley, dude. There's nothing but like meth and potholes. That's all I see around here. I'm from Upland, man. We got like squirrels and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with all this shit, meth and potholes everywhere. Everybody knew I wasn't from around here. I guess everybody's driving and dodging the potholes, following their chin and shit while they drive. They're like, ooh. Because man, I hit every single pothole and all the tweakers were looking at me like, we gonna rob this vato, dog. Crazy, dude. Triple Shot Tuesday. I'm Steven Espinosa. I don't know if I said that, but I'm already tipsy. I don't give a fuck. I got a couple DUIs. I'm about to get another. The only thing is they're like kids, but they only last 10 years. You're only financially responsible for them for about 10 years, but like child support, I dodged those payments too. Son of a bitch, dude. I got a DUI in a drive-thru. That's embarrassing. But it happened, man. I was with the chick. She had an IUD, so I call that a dyslexic DUI. You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, I passed out. That's how it happened. We're having a good time. She had a bib on from Joe's Crab Shack. I'm like, how the hell did you get that? You know what I'm saying? So we passed out. The cop woke us up. She had mustard. There was mustard involved. I don't know. But he woke me up. He goes, hey, license and registration. And I just gave him my bank card. I was like, here you go, man. I'll take ranch. And now I am fucked. You know, now what's up with this camera, this microphone right here, man? Look like a damn British Army helmet. What the hell is, I feel like I'm gonna stand at attention with this Army helmet right here. Thank you guys very much. I see that Asian chick laughing in the background. I hit up on her earlier, man, because I was, Triple Shot Tuesday, rub 'em. I was all fucked up. So I saw her, and she was Asian, right? I was like, hey, lady, are you Japanese? Because I'd love to see Japanese. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? She was older, so I lift my hairline up. Because from the side, dude, my hairline grows. Look, check this shit out. That's why I wear a hat, just so I have a hairline. Look at this shit, just grow inches, man. Holy shit. Did you see that? Dude, so now this is like a women age meter, right? So if she's 40, my hair stays up there. My hairline is right there. I meet girls around 30, I readjust. Like, all right, what's up, girl? But the other day, I was at an 18 and over club. I was like, what's up? Trying to get it in, man. Women are nuts, dude. I try to dance, but I can't because I had a white stepdad growing up. And, he used to compete in buying me clothes with my real dad. And now I dress like a cholo from Macy's. I don't know if you can see me all, but holy shit, man. I can't dance, dude. But I be trying because women love to dance. But I grew up like punk rocking and skanking and stuff. And so now I go to the dance floor, and that's all I know how to do is mosh pit. So I was trying to mosh pit while Sierra was on, or Shakira, whatever the fuck it was. It was like, whatever. And I was like kicking motherfuckers to that. I had to calm down. I had to watch it. So I became that creep that goes to nightclubs now, and I'm that guy. I became this guy that just goes behind the women and just starts doing this. I'm like, what's up? And the girls are like, ladies night. And I'm like following them around like a dog in heat. Like, where you going? Where you going? I'm gonna get you. All freaking heavy set and breathing. You want a drink? Okay. Life's nuts, man. Life's nuts, dude. You got to be careful with being online and stuff and dating. Because I got this chick to finally, we start talking. I want to see what she looks like, right? And so after the conversation's going good, then we start getting into what we actually look like. Send me a right now picture. I want to see what you look like right now. So I wanted a full body picture, and she sent it up way high. It's bad when she sends a full body pic and all you get is forehead, tits, and knees. You're like, all right, something's up to no good, I send my body picture. I'm like, yeah, I was like 30 pounds lighter than that one, but here's the real one, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I got stretch marks, but I told that chick I got stabbed, so I look hard, you know what I'm saying? So I meet this chick, man, and she had muffin top elbows. How the hell do you explain that? I mean, I got levels to my bigness. Her arm was swallowing her other arm, dude. How do you explain? Dude, and she was wearing like brown pants and a pink shirt with her lonja hanging out. That's the only Spanish I know, the lonja. So, because that's all I get. Anyway, so I saw that, and she's like, how do I look? I was like, you kind of look like a strawberry ice cream dripping out of a waffle cone, bitch. That's what you look like. And she goes, yeah, well, you got no neck. I was like, damn, that bitch got me. She got me. So we've been together for 6 months, and things are going great, man. You just got to watch out with them big chicks. They'll get you, dude. They'll get you. I love it. Don't be trying to have sex in the back of a Civic like I did, man. I mean, the whole time I was hitting the leg meat, I thought I was in. You know what I'm saying? Because the car is small. And I'm just like, you like that? And she's like, are you even in? I'm like, bitch, I'm about to come. Okay. That happened. The conversation ended with, yeah, but it's fat, though. How come that's always a dude's line? Yeah, but it's fat, though. You know what I mean? She's like, your dick reminds me of a can of El Pato tomato sauce. I'm like, okay, but that is pretty. That has circumference. Okay. She's like, cut that shit. Holy fuck. This is going well, man. Before I get out of here, dude. This shit is going good. I love it, though, man. Living the dream. Can't be blind dating forever, dude. That shit will come back and get you, man. Smoke weed. People smoke weed out there. You know, we hide it from the kids, though, in our family. Like, we still got good morals. You know what I'm saying? That's why it takes all the adults to go get ice at a family party. If you ever noticed that, you come to a family party with me, and they're hoping grandma runs out of ice. Hey, we need ice. Oh, shit. Hey, we need ice. Hey, let's go get ice. Come on, let's go. It takes like 49 adults to go get ice. And then we come back. Yeah, we come back like 30 minutes later when it's right down the street to go get ice. It takes us 45 minutes, 29 adults, for a 10-pound bag of liquid ice we come back with. And then, you know, you got those cousins that are like, don't really speak good English and stuff. And not because they're from Mexico, it's because they didn't graduate, you know? So, like, they're like, hey, I don't like to get too high, fool. My kid's gonna stare at me. I'm gonna start thinking about cops, you know? They start mixing up their words, like, I don't wanna get too faded, I'll get all paraphernalia, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, hit this paranoid, man, you'll be all right, dude. You be playing too much, dude. You be getting too faded, I've been getting too wild. I went on a blind date on mushrooms, and that's where I drew the line because, you know, I got some tickets to a petting zoo because I just gave up. It was like, women are hard, man. We don't play hard to get, so fuck it. I just get tickets to a petting zoo and take this girl out on mushrooms, dude. But by the time we got there, the mushrooms, like, started wearing off because it was far in the desert. And then by the time I got there, I got sobered up, and I realized I just took my grandma to the vet. So you can't always go on blind dates on mushrooms is what I'm saying. Don't do that, dude. Because she gets nuts, dude. Oh, my gosh. I got pink nipples. My name is Steven Espinosa, and I'm out. Thank you guys very much. Follow me on Instagram at steven.e.comedy. Keep following Two Souls on Fire Radio, because this is the shit. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a good one.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire Radio show with the Triple Shot Tuesday studio takeover. That's right. And we are here with our special guest in the house, Steven Espinosa.
What's up, everybody?
That's right. And this right here, he's an upcoming comedian doing this thing. He's been on so many venues out there. And, you know, I'm so glad that you made it and that we're
all
here
around
in the flesh.
IE and LA. And we're on the 10, and then below and above.
That's right. So we want to go ahead and just tell everybody, you know, what you've been doing, what you're all about, you know, because we like to support upcoming comedians here as well. Not just music, but we're also trying to do, you know, comedians, you know, because, hey, you guys are bringing the laughter to our lives.
That's right. Laughter is very important.
That's right. So just maybe like, okay, if someone was to ask a person that you know, hey, in 5 words, describe Steven to me, what would they say?
He is a motherfucking funny guy. No.
That's not 5 words right there.
Yeah, that's something that's like maybe 6. I don't know. I didn't count.
Anyways.
To describe me in 5 words, you need more than that. But 2 for 1. No. Just, you know, I'm in it, and I want to be in the game. So.
Yeah.
I want to say asshole, but but not really, man. Man, that's hard because I don't ask myself, how do people describe me if they can? I'll be loyal, definitely, and funny, and then good stage presence. Good stage presence, loyal, funny.
There you go, bam.
Right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, hey, me and Steven go back a couple. It's been 2 years, maybe.
A while. I met you
been a while.
at A La Seis.
Yes, a las seis, a long time ago, and that was with Pelias Comedy, I believe.
Yeah,
no, not Pelias. Was it it was named something else. I can't remember.
Yeah,
some
it
other
was
guy
by Corey Baldwin.
Yeah,
I think.
some other guy was hosting that and stuff. But yeah, I met you that day, and you were on stage, and I was like, that fool's funny. And then ever since then, it's just like, okay, now here we are, and we're doing the damn thing,
doing it well. Yeah, we met back then. It was years ago, and then after that, then we went to Riverside and kicked it, and then seen you at some events, and then you would go to like music events. I'd see you everywhere, car events. And I was like, dang, that's cool. And then I found out what you're all about, and you're like promoting people. And
I remember I saw you this one event where certain people were like heckling you. I don't know if you remember that night.
Nah.
It was at some 909, IE 909 Tacolandia.
Oh, the Taco
Yeah,
Land.
those people were ruthless.
Oh,
that girl, there was a girl there that was like constantly talking crap to you every time. Like, I was like, they want to get you off stage.
Was it bad? Was I doing bad?
I don't know. You were funny. It's just a certain, this is the thing.
Damn.
With comedians, like, if you're gonna go to a comedy show, you know what? Like, expect the unexpected. You know what I mean? You can't be out there heckling. Like, come on, like, people are just gonna be funny. But if you don't like it, then just be quiet. You don't have to say nothing.
I don't really get too much hecklers personally. I have though, and everybody gets them. But for the most part, when I'm up there and I'm doing my thing, most people just be quiet. Really, there's a way of grabbing the audience, and then you just get them, and you have them, and you just keep going with your set. And then so there's always like one or two drunk people that are in the crowd.
Exactly.
But Tacolandia, that place is different. It was in in the back.
It was dark as fuck. There was no lighting. Yeah, we needed lighting too. I know a couple of artists that were on stage that night that they were kind of like the same way. They're like, man, like there was no lighting, like no one could see us. I'm like, yeah, I guess that production or whoever owns the thing was probably starting out or something.
They're like drug runners for the cartel or something. Those guys were crazy. Those guys were nuts, but they were cool. I felt like a king walking around there because they were just like, hey, he's on our tab. Get him some tacos. Like wherever we went, it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And so
at least we got some free drink tabs. I mean, we got some free drink tickets. I remember we went to the bar. You were like, hey, I got some free drink passes.
Yeah, that's always the thing. You get paid in drinks and you start getting paid in money, and then you just keep the ball rolling with it,
Well, let us know a little bit more about you. So where you from?
Originally, I'm from Upland. I grew up in Upland. And I always wanted to do stand-up as a kid. Had a little bit of a rocky growing up, continuation schools and whatnot, but I ended up graduating high school. Upland High, represent. And then from there, I just went to my first open mic. It was, back at Flappers Claremont, which was a long time ago.
Damn.
It was like, it's like January 2012.
Damn. So how old were you when you did your first stand-up?
I was like 20, 21 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I just tried it out, and then I just kept going with it.
When you did the first one that you ever did, how did you feel? Like, what was going through your mind?
Oh, I thought I made it because right away, like, for people that don't know, there's bringer shows. And so you go to these open mics, and I got off, and I was like, wow, I'm really trying it. I called all these people, and I was like, come to see me. And it was hard to get people to come, but it made you feel good because you didn't realize what bringer shows were. So you'd get these people to come, and then right away the Comedy Store is calling you, but it's for a promoter in the Bally Room. And this was like my first month of doing comedy.
Oh.
And so I felt like a king. I was like, I'm going to the Comedy Store to do comedy. And I couldn't even get in. They wouldn't even let me in because I wasn't 21 yet.
Oh, you weren't 21?
So yeah, all the people had to wait outside, or I had to wait outside, all my friends and stuff. And whoever I brought was inside. Oh. And then I could only go up until my set. So, but it was cool. But it made me feel good. But it taught me a lot at the same time.
Damn.
Because there's a lot of shows and stuff you do, stuff you learn. Mm-hmm. So, and then that's just part of it. Bringer shows are part of it. But yeah, when I first started, it felt like exhilarating. It's like a rush, a high.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, how many years have you been doing comedy so far?
Oh man. Let's see. I did mess up. I took a break. You should never do that, but I'm one to speak about it, so I will. I took a break for a couple years after I started, and then got back up on the ball in like 2014. So ever since then I moved to Riverside about 2017. Started doing comedy all around here, and then now, man, I'm like back around SGV LA area, just hitting. There's like a big like Latino market out there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I've been just around doing shows. My favorite spot is the Ontario Improv by far, but I've performed all over from San Diego to LA. Don't matter.
That's
Do my own
dope.
shows.
Has there been any like famous comedian that you've worked with that you've been able to open up for, maybe?
Yeah, I've opened up for some notable comics. Jeff Garcia, I've opened up for him, but I don't really work with him that much. Let's see, I've met Jeff Ross. I've met Russell Peters.
Oh, Russell Peters.
Yeah,
is funny.
dude. I've
He's
met
one of my
a
favorites.
few famous. You just meet like famous people just chilling around comedy clubs, but you don't really meet them. You just see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the only few I've actually met and shook their hands.
You're like grabbing your phone and taking the selfie.
Yeah.
I'm right here with him, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, that was a comic I was rolling with. They're like, hey, dude, you gotta be a constituent, you know. But when I first started, I was all like starstruck, and so yeah, I've been on opened up for just really like if anybody knows anybody, I guess Jeff really took me on the road with him, and then some dude that's not even in comedy anymore, but he was a good guy, man. He was super funny. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. But just rolling around, doing my own thing. Brewery shows, anywhere really. Yeah.
And do you have like a team that you're working with now, or are you doing the solo thing?
I've been the solo thing. I've tried to click up with people, but I mean, it's just maybe people weren't feeling me or not, you know. So I just do my own thing, and then I don't want to do too much name drops out of nowhere, but. Like last night, man, I just rolled. I was actually, fuck it, man. I was with Sebastian Satina. That dude's good. Luis Noriega. I think you know him. I don't know if you do or not.
Him, yeah.
There's a bunch of George Wang, and we just hit show after show after show after show. Corey Baldwin, my buddy, he's a black dude. I don't know why I had to specify that.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm all
It's
like,
just a thing.
this is cool though. But like, yeah, man, we hit shows. You just show up and we did a quinceañera like right off the bat, like
A
at
quinceañera?
5.
Comedy?
Yeah. No, a baby shower, even worse. But it was a Latino one, you know.
And you were doing comedy at a
doing
baby shower?
comedy at a baby
I've
shower
never heard of
at
that.
5 p.m. yesterday. Okay, and then get there, and I built a stage. That's how much it's in the back of my truck.
Okay.
So I show up and I'm like, I got a stage, and then they're like, all right. The people at the party, they're like, heck yeah.
Damn, that's the first I ever heard of a baby shower with comedy.
Oh man, that was my second one. But I'll tell you about the first one later. Woo, that one was crazy. Anyway, so I did that show, and then right after that, loaded up the stage, and then got told, hey, go to this next address. And it was a fundraiser in another backyard in La Puente, just like that. Bam. You know, and so just bring in, hey, I got a stage, set it up again. Because not every comic rolls around with the stage.
Are you bringing your own equipment too? Like your PA and all that?
No, because these shows, they have all that. But
okay.
I had the stage, and I used it for shows when I was running them. And since it's in the back of my truck, and when we go to these spots, they're like, there's no stage, or, you know, it's usually at like a small little slap together something, little fundraiser. And that's cool, usually no mic stand, but having a stage and a mic stand and all that, it's just the presence. It looks a lot more professional.
It does.
Like your studio, it looks professional.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't expecting this, and it's very beautiful. It's nice.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to go after, because it's like image is a big part of being an entertainer.
Exactly.
So without the stage, we're eye level, and you know, everybody, when you stand up, people are just as tall, if not taller than you. So it just elevates you, and all you need is like 1 foot.
Yeah.
So I built it, a 4x5, and I made it, and I've been using it when I do brewery shows or backyard shows, and it comes in clutch.
Wow.
So we brought the stage, and then we go to La Puente, and then we just did this another show, and after that hit Sage Whittier, did another show. And then after that, hit another restaurant. I did like 4 shows, like just back to back to back.
Stay busy.
Stay busy. Stay very busy.
That's right. And you have a regular job during the day? Or
I mean, I'm
just
trying to get away
focusing
from that. But yeah, I mean, for right now I do. But I mean, if I could just, you know, it's a hustle until, you know, it's like having 2 lives for me. until you make one of them outweigh the other.
Exactly.
So yeah, but I work aerospace. Just like I come off like an idiot, especially with my comedy. I'm like very loose. I try to be relatable, funny. What do you call it when you make fun of yourself? I don't know. There's like a word for that, but whatever. I just But yeah, I have like a all smart job, but I really don't want to talk about that. I mean, we could talk about MMC and true position and surface finish.
Oh my God.
All that. Yeah, I'll like blow your mind and shit. You'd be like, all right, get back to whatever the fuck.
Man, what's the most memorable venue that you did your stand-up comedy at that you can recall?
The most memorable would have to be at the Ontario Improv. And the Levity Live in Oxnard. So Ontario Improv and the Levity Live in Oxnard.
Yeah. And why is that?
Oh my gosh, because it was just an experience. I met some good comics there, some headliners, and this is when I was starting out. And they told me, they're like, dude, I don't really mess with a lot of people, but you're funny, dude. So keep it up. And it was packed, and it was a packed audience. So I mean, and it's just cool being on a stage that big with that much people. I really, something about it I just love.
Yeah.
And then the Ontario Improv, because I used to go there as a kid. And I remember like...
as a kid? Are you supposed to be 21 and over?
Well, no, like the Ontario Mills, right?
Oh, okay.
So I used to go there, yeah.
I'm like, you're sneaking in the Ontario Improv underage.
No, I used to go there as a kid and just walk by it and see the marquee and like, man, I want to be on this, And then I remember when they had a big old... ninja coming out of GameWorks off the wall. I don't think anybody remembers that unless you grew up around here. Do you remember that? Yeah, there's a big old ninja coming out the wall. Now it's gone, but just seeing like the improv and that ninja, I don't know. And I always wanted to do stand up there because like I was influenced like by George Lopez and freaking Eddie Griffin and Bernie Mac and all those guys when I was younger. Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, and I just wanted to be on that stage. And then so when I got there, I invite, since I have a day job, you brought that up, you know what I'm saying? But coworkers and whoever and friends and family, and get it pretty packed out as much as I could, yeah.
Man.
You ever did anything or been Big Citric? You know who Big Citric is?
Big Citric, I heard of him.
Yeah, he's a comedian also. He was here too, did an interview.
No, I never met him, but I heard of him.
Yeah, he's pretty funny too.
He's come out in a couple of... like TV series and whatnot, and yeah, he's getting there. I've met him a couple times myself too.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff with George Lopez.
That's dope. Yeah. Well, then hook it up. Dude. I've been on Cops, but I don't know if that's the same. They call it Family Home Videos where I'm from and shit. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's cool though, Big Citric.
Do you struggle with getting like your what's it called? Like when you start doing your comedy, like is it just off the dome or like do you get prepared for it? How do you do this?
Okay, so yesterday I struggled, right? I ain't gonna lie, because there was like little kids running around and cold start, cold open, and I was like, damn, at a baby shower, you know what I'm saying? So I had to bite the bullet, right? You go up first and get the crowd going. So in that setting, it's still like daytime and I had to prepare myself for that setting. That when you said struggle, I just went to the last time I struggled, and that was like yesterday. But after that, man, I was just on the ball. The next show was good, and you just start reading the crowd. And for the most part, I know what I'm gonna say. I just don't know how I'm gonna say it. Oh. Does that make sense?
So it's not like you're scripting yourself, is it? Like
I mean, a little bit. Yeah, there's
definitely.
Ever
write your jokes?
Like, say that again. I'm sorry.
Like, do you write your jokes like? What you're gonna say, like before you go up there?
Yes and no. Oh, okay. Yes.
So some of it's also improv stuff.
Yes,
just like
yes.
off the dome.
Yeah, off the dome for sure. Crowd work is a good muscle to flex, and then a lot of it is written down, and then like I have a lot of it memorized, so I just don't know what order I'm gonna say it or where I'm gonna stick it in. So,
wow. Stick it in. Where's he gonna stick it in this time?
Yeah. Yeah, not like that.
Hey. Oh man, this is Triple Shot Tuesday, you guys. I hope you guys are having a good time here with Steven Espinosa.
What's up?
Hey, it's ready. I think we're ready for this shot right here. And he brought us this cute little bottle right here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Triple Shot Tuesday, we got it ready. And he said he's a Steelers fan, y'all.
What's up with that, dude?
Are we gonna get some fire emojis or thumbs down on the YouTube channel right now? Everybody
emojis.
watching, let us know. Oh man, so we're gonna go ahead and take a shot right here. I got
my
the
goodness.
Raiders. So I'm sorry guys, but I did get the Raiders for some reason. I'm not a Raiders fan, but a homie, a couple of artists that brought this to us, said they're Raider fans. So here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Oh, here
May
we
the
go.
best man win.
Woo!
Ooh. Oh, that one's like really hot.
Yeah, that one was spicy.
Damn. You know that would actually taste good like mixed with some horchata.
There we go.
I like horchata, so I think it's because it has like a cinnamon taste to it or something.
That's cool. Who don't like horchata?
Oh my God, I'm spiced up. All right, so let us know a little bit more about like when you've traveled. Okay, have you traveled like any outside of state, out of California to do your shows? Have you done anything like that experience? Like any touring?
Mainly, no, not really.
Not yet?
I've been to like New York, and I've been to like just traveling,
Oh, okay.
and it's usually just to travel, and then I'll go do some comedy out there while I'm there. But it's not like for
But not
like
like-
set. I did get a show in Chicago, but I wasn't like gonna go out there to do like I had to pay for my ticket. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm good, dude. I'll pass on that. But traveling around California, I mean, I took the bus out to Northern California to go do shows with my boy Dylan Garcia back when he was doing stand up, man.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, and but I don't think San Diego counts. And then Arizona is
Well, that's still considered out of state, out of California.
what Arizona.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's in Arizona. You said
Yeah.
you did stand-up comedy there.
Yeah, but I don't want to like did it like twice, so I don't want to like I travel everywhere. I just keep it honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's about basically getting your name out there and getting yourself known, like you
Definitely.
You go to different venues wherever they do open mic. Is that what you're doing?
I
Like for
try to get
comedy,
away
or-
from that. Open mics are important, and I would think getting into an acting class so you get your stage presence down.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I gotta do what I preach.
Yeah.
In other words, man, that shot got me. Hold up.
Hey, there's water right there. Go ahead
Yeah.
and feel free to drink some water, y'all. We don't want him to get sick over here.
Oh no, man.
I know earlier when I did another interview, when I drank the shot, and all of a sudden I was like, oh man, I got that on camera, like live, everything. I just did a burp in front of everybody. Sorry, guys.
Oh, wow.
I was like
We're
so
all queuing
embarrassed.
here.
Oh man. I'm like, hey, I gotta blame it on the alcohol. Sorry, guys. You gotta know what you bring over here.
Yeah, what I do, I just do shows, man, and I've been fortunate enough to get shows with promoters like Red Magnet or Sebastian, whoever, or even you make your own thing up, kind of like what you're doing.
Yeah.
I just go to breweries and promote my shows. I actually did King's Brewing, and then from there was managers of a different brewery that saw me in Anaheim. And I picked up that room at Brewheim. So that's just the way I do it. I just get picked up for being funny and then write it out and then just keep going to breweries and stuff like that.
Do you speak Spanish?
Poquito, just like nothing really. Yeah, I
Just
know
like
a little
nothing.
bit. Like every time I like if I had to order food. But
We gotta
everybody
do
does that. Yeah, everybody. Dos con todo.
Hey, ¿de qué clase de carne? What taco? What kind of tacos?
Oh, dude, see, that's where my heritage, because I like all that buche, all that weird stuff that's hard to pronounce, that is all gooey and crunchy at the same time. I love it. No pata in my menudo, though, okay?
Oh, I don't like
Sin
pata.
None of that. But when it comes to, like, my grandma still separates the pintos from the pebbles, so keep it OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I not that Spanish speaking, but the older I get more into my like Latino culture naturally. Like I love the foods and all the stuff that comes along with it, and because some of it looks foreign to me, and then I'll try it. I'm like, man, I really like this. What is that, cabeza?
Oh, yeah.
Just stuff, and I'm just like, oh wow, the music. I'm starting to get into it more. I don't know what it says, but I'll be singing it like I know what it means.
I know that some of your stand-up comedy, you throw in a little bit of Latino, like, lingo in there.
Yes, definitely.
I've witnessed that myself. That you've done that before. So
Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. I definitely do a lot of Latino jokes, and so yeah, that's just all part of learning, I guess, about where I really come from. I never did that 23andMe or Ancestry because I hear they take your DNA and they run it to see if you committed any crimes. So,
shit. What the heck? Is that
so
true?
I'll learn. I don't
Is that
know.
a myth?
Yeah, check me on that. Somebody Google. But whitewash Mexican. But I'm doing it, man. I like it because I have family members that they don't speak Spanish and they get mad almost when they see other people looking at them and speaking Spanish to them while they're in Southern California. Like, bro, we should know it. That's how I feel. I at least owe that respect to our culture.
Yeah, true that.
And like the elders in my family, like the uncles and aunts, I say, there's only a selected few that know Spanish, and it's because they taught themselves. So like our parents, my grandparents never taught them, and so like now we're the generation that grew up not speaking it, and I'm trying to get back to that, but slowly. Like I learned at work from the paisanos and shit.
Yeah. And then let us know if there's any upcoming like shows that you'll be doing, or if what are you working on as far as
Okay, so we are in April. I got April 19th. Right here at Norco Brewing, right? April 19th is a Friday night at Norco Brewing with Steph Michelle, right? Grey Wolf Comedy. Just go to Grey Wolf Brewery. Look me up at steven.e.comedy on Instagram. Okay, and then let's see, on 4/20, I know there's another show going on, but I got one. It's in Huntington Beach. It'll be, I haven't got the flyer yet, but it's going to be on my page. So follow that. Dude, hold up. What's the dude's name? Because, you just meet people and they book you.
Yeah.
And I already forgot the dude's name. I should have known.
Oh, you're fired. I'm
fired.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see. April 20th. Comedy show. Huntington Beach with... what's his name? Aaron Villagran. Okay, he's out there in that area. So Aaron Villagran, Huntington Beach, April 20th, and then on the 26th with my boy Juan Cias over here at 3 Iron Brewing in Colton.
Oh, in Colton.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's some IE
close.
shows.
Okay.
I love doing shows in the IE, man. They get popping. You get to LA, and with the deeper in LA you get like people that are always offended, it's weird. You get
one too many Karens out there.
Yeah, it's weird. Even like you come out here and you do shows out here, you get more of a real audience. That's what I really like.
Yeah,
I really like it. Connect with the crowd.
That's right.
So yeah, those are my shows in April coming up right now.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you came, and then we're gonna show everybody a little bit about what you do. We're gonna have you
goodness!
Do a little, because this is a thing that we're trying to do it like a Two Souls Comedy Central kind of, so to speak. So
okay.
I gathered up a couple of comedians, and this is a segment that we're doing, a special segment for us, on Jamhits TV, and we're so glad to have you here. So we're gonna have the audience go ahead and watch you do what you do on your stand-up comedy. You ready for that?
Sure. Let's just knock it out the way.
Before we do that, do you have any shout-outs that you want to go ahead and let everybody know, or where they can find you?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at steven.e.comedy. I just deleted my Moco Space account, so sorry for all you guys out there. You can't, but I'm still playing Street Wars, whatever that game is. Catch me in all the chat rooms, Adult Friend Finder. No, I'm just kidding. No. Facebook, Steven Espinosa. If you look up Steven Espinosa .5, I guess I'm the 5th Steven Espinosa on Facebook. I don't know. That's just what the link they gave me. And steven.e.comedy on Instagram. And that's where you guys can find me.
All right.
And Gig Salad. Remember, go to gigsalad.com to book me. I've been doing that, and you get a lot of private shows through there, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that.
It's called Gig Salad.
GIG?
Salad.
Okay.
Yep, .com.
Damn.
Make yourself a little profile, a little portfolio, and then you get people like, hey, we have a birthday party and stuff like that.
Maybe I should join that for me as a host, because
Hey,
I
you
host
should try
for
it.
events.
It could work.
Maybe somebody will hire me as a host.
Maybe so.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
All right.
All right, let's do this. Here we go.
Let's do this.